You probably won't believe me if I tell you that many Americans have a secret language. And no, it's still English, but what I'm talking about is the undertones. What I'm talking about is subtext. Basically what they say versus what they really mean. And a quick disclaimer though, it does not apply to everyone. It is very general. It mostly applies to people living in big cities, but also not everyone. And while not everyone is this way, there are people definitely who are. So without further ado, let's get right into it. What Americans say versus what they really mean.
Everything's in English.
All you need to know.
All right. How did you learn to speak English?
And the first one is, hahaha, you're so funny. Especially if it's delivered like this with a blank face. It's either sarcasm, like, that was not funny. If it's a little aggressive. Or if it's completely neutral, or maybe just a little, you know, there's a little emotion behind it. That means I don't really know what to say. I didn't necessarily find what you said funny, but I just don't know what else to say or how to react. You're so funny.
You are so funny.
The next one is interesting. When people say it like that, interesting. That means don't bother me. I don't have time for you right now. The word interesting itself doesn't sound very genuine, and people know that.
Interesting.
You know what else is interesting? Well, the way you learn English, right? And you get to a certain point, a pretty comfortable point, and then you get stuck. You've been doing everything the same way. Nothing changed. You didn't, you don't do less. You could be even doing slightly more, but you don't see any progress. And it happens. If that's how you feel, you've officially hit the intermediate plateau. You're stuck and you can't seem to get out. And we are here to offer our help to get you out of that. Join our most popular online course from intermediate to advanced to get out of that bubble, that intermediate bubble that you're staying in, because it's kind of comfortable and kind of enough for most things. But it's time to go. A cool thing about this course is it's not just a straight up online course. It's also a challenge where, obviously you learn and practice everything just like any online course, but you also get a speaking buddy, a teammate, a part of your team, and you complete tasks, get points, and compete against other teams. Get to the top and win prizes. Pretty cool, huh? If you're ready to take it to the next level, I'm gonna leave the link in the description box down below. The next one is, let's stay in touch. Let's stay in touch means goodbye. I don't really like you like that. You probably won't see me again.
I'll stay in touch.
Because if they do like you, they say, hey, what's your number? Or let's schedule something for next week. How was Monday for you? Or whatever. They actually make plans. But, let's get in touch soon. All of that is empty words. The next one is, oh my God, this is the best thing ever. That means it was all right. Like it was average. It was good. Maybe a little better than good. Maybe a little above average, but not incredible. I'm just exaggerating. Maybe I don't want to hurt your feelings because you're excited about it. Maybe I'm just, trying to create a different tone in our conversation by overreacting a little bit. Maybe I'm just hyping something up on purpose. But typically, the best thing ever means kind of nice.
This is the best thing that's ever happened.
This next one is so relatable to me anyway, or me and people in my life. It's really close. We could walk there. It's like around the corner. No, it's not. No, it's not. Stop saying that. And of course, New York close is different from LA close. Obviously, in New York, stuff is closer because everything is kind of, very close together, and blocks are, smaller in that sense. So I would believe a New Yorker over an LA person. Because in LA, close and far are the same and different at the same time, and it's really weird, but to me, close is like a 5-minute drive personally. The next one is, this is epic. Slightly above average, kind of good. It's once again, I'm exaggerating because I'm trying to, I'm not trying to hurt your feelings, or I'm hyping something up without it actually, deserving or being deserving of that.
Sounds epic.
And the same thing applies to awesome,
Awesome.
fabulous,
Fabulous.
amazing.
Amazing.
All of those mean good. Same reasons, exaggerating for specific reasons. And obviously your conversation and your context will kind of dictate what that exaggeration is for. But we also like to exaggerate in the opposite way. Like, that was horrible, that was the worst thing I've ever had. We like to do that as well. When someone says something was hilarious, that means it was unexpected and they were slightly uncomfortable. But they don't want to be the joke, so they are laughing with everybody else. Like, oh, that was hilarious.
Hilarious.
The next one is challenging, and if someone says something is challenging, it means it wasn't hard at all. It was just inconvenient for me at the time. Like, wow, that was a challenging task. No, it was easy. It took me 5 minutes to accomplish. I just didn't want to do it.
Challenging. He means challenging.
And the last one is for sure. And for sure means, well, you probably think it means like, yeah, certainly, 100%. No, that means probably. Let's meet up next week. Yeah, for sure. As opposed to saying, yeah, how was Wednesday for you? No, I'm gonna say for sure and leave it at that. And then I might just hit you with a quick, let's keep in touch. You know it's over.
For sure, for sure.
But yeah, guys, this is it. This is a quick guide to American English within the culture. Obviously, once again, not everyone is this way. Not everyone is like this. And obviously, you want to keep genuine people around you. But there is a little bit of a social communication code that is embedded in the culture and that we sometimes, you know, live by without even realizing it. And it's cool. Using these doesn't mean you're fake or you're not genuine. It's just kind of how it is. And if you can't beat them, join them, I guess. It's important to know this stuff. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, give it a quick thumbs up for me, not for the algorithm, not for anything, just for me, to make me feel good so I can wake up tomorrow, look at the stats, and smile because of you. And if you like what we're doing here, make sure you subscribe if you haven't yet. All right, see you in the next one. Peace.